Are you looking for a chill, mobile game after a hard day's work or a bus ride or during a meeting while your boss yells at you to put your phone down and pay attention? Well, then in the name of Odin, I urge you all to join me and 20 million other Vikings players on Vikings War of Clans, a mobile game that harkens back to the top PC strategy games of the 90s and 2000s. There's so many different ways you can play, and it doesn't really require a huge time commitment or involve a huge learning curve. You can play it super casually, or you can play it for hours on end like a mesmerized zombie. It doesn't really matter. It's fun either way, and you can play with any style. You can focus on conquest, yeah. You can focus on building a stronghold. You can focus on diplomacy if you want. Whatever's the most natural for you. So listen up. Awaken the Viking within. Click the link in the description below and get 200 gold and an initial protection shield. And, of course, you can't forget your place in Valhalla. Yeah, Vikings War of Clans. You can find me under the name TJ the Destroyer. And remember, supporting my sponsors helps to support this channel. Some pervert asshole called Creamage put that together. His cut is like 2.5 minutes long, but I won't make you suffer through that because I love you too much. I'm sure you've all seen these profiles online where it's just, a series of labels the person has assigned to themselves because it creates the illusion of a personality. Instead of some pithy little joke or a resume or a brief bio, it's just a litany of exotic new adjectives. My pronouns are zerbity and derbity, poly, demisexual, gender fluid, Muslim, microbekin, INFJ, proudly bipolar, LGBTQ, haters will be blocked. It's a uniqueness contest between the blandest and most uninteresting people in the world. A bunch of fucking blank slates with nothing of value to say or do, so they come up with little labels to make them feel special. And they demand that society treat them as special, They've got this idea that, I need to learn a book of new pronouns thicker than the fucking Bible, or else I'm a bigot, and I don't get to be on their precious social media pages to hear nuggets of wisdom like, women feeling attraction to men is a social construct that men have tried their hardest to make actually a real thing. Women are naturally attracted to women, not men. Any attraction felt towards men is a product of social conditioning. And if we as a class are truly to achieve liberation, it has to be collectively earned. #lesbian. #lesbian feminism. Why did I give her an old lady voice? I don't fucking know. So basically, I'm a lesbian, therefore all women are lesbians. This woman denies basic science every bit as much as the God-fearing creationist fucking Bible thumper who thinks a magic man is up in the sky watching him. Hey there, magic man, how you fucking doing, bitch? I'm doing fine, thanks for fucking asking. Society has already come to a point of saying, hey, you're a lesbian? Great. We don't mind. Love is love. But that's not fucking good enough. Nope. This woman won't be satisfied until the women of the earth all disregard their biology and yield to the siren song of lesbianism. And they all congeal into a big old lesbian sex ball that rolls around the world, crushing buildings and shit. Why am I against this again? Anyway, I got nothing against, honestly, giant writhing balls of lesbian sex leaving a trail of death and destruction in their wake. Not to mention vaginal fluids. It's a pretty little lesbian rad femme fantasy, A prayer to the goddess of, carpet munching. It's never going to be answered. Amen. It would be like if I said, women feeling attracted to physically fit, likable, charming men. That's a social construct that the physically fit, likable men have tried their hardest to make actually a real thing. Women are naturally attracted to hugely fat, disgusting assholes who are obnoxious and mean-spirited. That's what women are naturally inclined to desire. They've just been brainwashed by society to think they want Chris Hemsworth instead of me. So to society I say, damn you, society. Damn you, indeed. If only society hadn't brainwashed women to think that they like hot guys with good bodies and winning personalities and allowed them to revert back to their natural state of preferring obnoxious neckbeards, there'd be a fucking conga line around my house of chicks waiting to blow me while I sit in my living room watching the fucking top 10 times someone on an 80s sitcom used a spoon by Watch Mojo, of course, because they're really fucking running out of lists. I'd be like, keep sucking girl number 478. I want to come before they announce number 1. And I swear if it's not that time B. Arthur put a spoon in her ass on the Golden Girls, then this list is bullshit. And then later Betty White finds the spoon and she thinks it's chocolate pudding. I don't want to spoil the episode for those who haven't seen it. It's season 7, episode 27. Rose Gets E. coli, part 1. It was a cliffhanger, we don't find out what happened until season 8, episode 1. Rose is fucking dead and may she burn in hell. Now that I think about it, the title does kind of give a lot away by today's standards. But you have to remember, people were a lot stupider back then. Not like the geniuses we've got running around now. What the hell was I even talking about? The fuck? Who's there? Show yourself. What the fuck? I can't feel my arm. Oh shit. I'm fucking dying. So anyway, speaking of Cartoon Network shows from 2003, wasn't that the year Teen Titans came out? I was just a mere lad of 18 at the time. And I gotta say, I was a fan, It was a fun show that kept the tone light and funny, but could be dark and serious when the drama called for it. The characters really popped, and they felt rich and authentic, and the writing was pretty clever. So even though I was maybe a bit too old to be in the viewership demographic, I was still a fan. In 2013, there was a new Teen Titans show called Teen Titans Go. Now, I was well over kids' cartoons by this time, but I'd occasionally see it flipping channels, and boy did it suck. It sucked so much that I felt bad for the kids watching it. The character design had gone to shit. The humor was still there, but now it was way over the top and constant. The drama and the depth was gone. The characters were just pale imitations of their former selves. And I thought, well, at least it's not going to get any worse than this. But I was fucking wrong, and that's rare. Remember Beast Boy and Raven? Well, this is what they look like now. Feel old yet? Raven looks like a fucking dude, and Beast Boy looks like Joe from Joe and Mac fucked Toad from the X-Men. But you ain't seen nothing yet. Remember Starfire? Remember her from the comics and the old show and even the shitty new show? Well, here's the new show's live action interpretation. What the fuck? She looks like a YouTuber you wouldn't watch because she thinks there's 45 genders. This is like Tim Burton's Superman level of not understanding what a character should be. Is it just me, or is everything just getting fucking worse? Who the fuck is running this world? They're doing a shit job. Our president is like a half-sentient fucking Cheeto. Rappers have given up rap to mumble this fucking auto-tune elevator music bullshit. Teen Titans, a show that used to be good, looks like fucking dog puke. The fuck is going on? Who keeps signing off on all this shit? Ugh. I hate to go full conservatard, but maybe the conservatives are onto something. Maybe it's George Soros. You know, I've never bought into this before, but this shit has pushed me over the fucking edge. The only way the world has gotten this shitty is if someone is intentionally making it this shitty to break our spirits, and it's gotta be George Soros. I mean, why? I don't know. I mean, he kind of just looks like the son of a bitch who'd be fucking things up, doesn't he? He's an easy target. So I'm saying today, I'm making a declaration. George Soros, we give up. We're waving the white flag. Whatever you want, you can fucking have it. Just give us back the black president who was actually good at lying to us. Give us back rappers who fucking rap. And give us back a Raven and Starfire that we can fap to. Whatever you need to make that happen, we'll do it. We'll even send you the head of Alex Jones in a box to sweeten the deal. He won't be bugging you anymore, buddy. Anyway, I put a thing on my Facebook telling people to say schwabbity dobbity bing bong in a video. And here's the people who actually did it.
Shawabadi dobbity bing bong. I need to say it just naturally. I can't pause.
Schwabbity dobbity bing bong.
Schwabbity dobbity bing bong.
Schwabbity dobbity bing bong.
Schwabbity dobbity bing bong.
Shrabbity dobbity big bong. There, you happy? Now put me on YouTube, you fuckface.
The end. What more can I fucking do? I'd love it if this video could last forever, but it can't. You've got things to do. Probably. I've got things to do. There's only so much of this shit that either of us can take. You want some kind of special bonus for hanging around to the end? I mean, I guess I could do that. Let's see. All right, well, Jordan Peterson recently read from one of his books, and while he was doing it, this happened.
Instead, the production of individual suffering can and has and will be again rationalized and justified for its supposed benefits for the future.
Like, why is he crying? You know, some people say it's his, like, beautiful empathy for man, but I think he's literally crying at his own brilliance. You know, because I've seen him before. I saw him cry before. He was like, it's just so beautiful when I speak and the lights go on in people's eyes. And just, oh, God, just stop. So I thought I'd make fun of him. I thought I'd read a poem I've written about how great I am while crying. So I don't actually have the capacity to cry real tears. I'm just going to put some Red Bull on my face. TJ. A T and a J. Those two little letters, so much meaning convey. An important man, a genius, a poet, but too humble and sexy and brilliant to know it. His golden blonde hair, so silky and perfect, his penis so large, he'd need 3 hands to jerk it. A scholar, a sage, a hottie to boot. And here is his PayPal, so send him your loot. I'm TJ Kirk. Check out my work here on the TJ Kirk channel, or on me and my friend Paul's movie review channel, Cinema for Cynics, or on the podcast Deep Fat Fried, or on my no effort and no fucks given streaming channel, TJ Does Life. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm TJ Kirk. Peace the fuck out.